Chat, I swear to God, it's so freaking hot in my room already. Oh. Okay, so hear me out. I woke up. I forgot to like close my balcony door yesterday. Okay, never mind. I kind of did that like on purpose because I wanted to see like, is my room gonna be colder when I wake up? The answer is no. I'm sitting here in my briefs only, by the way. I have a fan on me. It's so hot. And it's gonna be like 36 degrees Celsius today. Which is, by the way, in American measurements, almost 100. So, yeah. Oh, Rolo, hey, welcome. Let me say hi to everybody. Hope you're all doing well. Heat waves end soon? Yes, hopefully. I can't bear it anymore. Here's the thing, if I was like still living in this place for a while, I would get an AC or whatever, but since I'm like probably moving out in like 2 months or so, there's no need in that. Plus next week is already, I think it's already like said, gonna get like 10 to like 15 degrees colder again. Yeah, there it is. Perfect. I love living in big city. Anyway, let me set my timer real quick. Sending you cooling thoughts. What's a cool thought? Guys, can you give me some cool thoughts? In the meantime, let me just start. So, hold on, it's a little bright. Last time. Does a kickflip? Oh, that's so cool. Captain Redbones, hey! And Timber. Last week, not last week, last time I streamed, I did a little batch, and the idea was, here's my bear, sitting cutely, and when you flip it, it's his butt. So that's what we're gonna focus on today. So let me just do that real quick. But yeah, Chad, how are you doing? I figured I'll start streaming before it gets like hotter again. It's like currently 8 AM and I'm already like I can feel my body like sink into the chair. Ugh. They're ridiculous. But yeah, how are you guys doing? I want to hear your thoughts. Also melting here. Just woke up, I'm still in bed. Lucky you. Look at you. Still in bed. Meanwhile, I get to get up and draw. Oh, my life is so awful. Just kidding. Love it. Also, Fen. Fen is raiding us. Let's go. Fen, thank you so much. And Gila, the double raid. Hey guys. Are you also melting? But Fen and Gila, thank you so much for the raid. That's very sweet of you guys. Let me give you both a shout out. It's insane how much you guys are like streaming. Like, because whenever I open up Twitch, I see either one of you guys streaming. And I'm like, how do you guys do it? Like, give me some of your energy, man. Goddamn. Yeah. Give them a follow, please. I think I gotta wait a few minutes before I can shout out Gila. But what have you guys been up to? You know what? Hold up. I think I'm doing a little mistake over here. I think I actually need to make my batch a little larger. Kinda like this. Because I'm noticing that when I like use my brush strokes, they're a little too small. Yeah, that is perfect. We're playing Granbull Fantasy Relink demo. I have never heard of that. He did a co-stream with others. Is that like a fun party game? It's whenever I start like doing the line art on like these pieces, I'm always like, shit, where do I start? And then it's always the snout. It's always the snout. And the snout is always the hardest part to get like right. Ugh. So apologies if this stream so far has been nothing but why is he like yapping and why is he not doing any art? Streamer, I'm getting bored. Streamer, I'm gonna hop off. There we go, that should do it. But yeah. Chad, I did something nice yesterday. I actually went outside and haven't spent my day inside cooking like a rotisserie chicken in the oven. It was very nice. So let me switch the music real quick. We are not listening to Skyrim. I'm sorry, Skyrim. I love you, Skyrim, but no. We are listening to some Bear and Breakfast. How's the handsome bear? I am flaming hot, but I'll survive. What is this song? Hold on. This was... Give me a second. Also, hi, Boof. This was... Balatro, but with the Final Fantasy VII sound font. It's kind of like Monster Hunter, but fantasy setting. Ooh. Is it also very time consuming, just like Monster Hunter? Low-key, I would be in a bathtub if I was you. See, Lustrous Rose, the problem is, I don't have a bathtub. I am a poor student, TM, and I only have a freaking shower. Ice bucket tent. That reminds me, I actually did something similar, Rolo. I don't know if you saw it in Discord, but hold on, I'm like grabbing my drink. I'm like still yapping. Give me a sec. No, but I had like a little bowl full of like ice water, and I dipped my paws in while I was while I was in a pool VR chat world, just to simulate like cold water. It's so embarrassing. How was it? Honestly, no joke, like the first time I like put my paws into the cold water while I like jumped into the world, a little sensation. I was kind of like, oh wow, this is weirdly nice. But of course, like nothing beats the real thing, right? That sounds so weird out of context. No, but it was nice. Although at some point I kind of felt like the water is getting a little hot, so I just like chilled on my couch. There's surprisingly not a lot of beach-themed VR chat worlds that I like, so I definitely have to do some more digging. Because we went on one afterwards. It was kind of nice, but I don't know. There were some like oddities. Something wasn't right. It might have been the AI slop art of like big titty waifus. So, yeah. So Guy, you're syncing your real sense and your phantom sense. Yeah, that's basically what I did. I tried tricking my mind into thinking that I am actually at a water park. Cause, fun fact, I checked my Instagram and I saw that apparently the water park that I was thinking about going yesterday, or like a couple days ago, was so full of people that there was a line building in front of it that like went all the way. Like it's insane. Luckily I live in a big city, so we have like plenty of like different ways to cool off. I saw, Jesus Christ, apologies, I started with like the worst part of drawing. So how was your day, chat? Who here like just, you know, like woke up or getting ready for bed? There we go. So apologies if I sound a little rusty. Once again, I had my window open overnight and I think I kinda semi caught a cold. Like, definitely my throat hurts a little. So I'm like, I need to like, what's the word? I need to like mute every now and then just to like reset my voice, I guess. Debating on drinking half a gallon of milk. Hey, go ahead. The freaking advertisements teach me that drinking milk is good for your bones, I guess. You want that skeleton to be big. Big and strong. Milk. To be honest, feeling anything other than sweaty would be nice. I kind of feel that. Oh yeah, okay, chat, so basically yesterday I left my apartment, went on a little bicycle tour, and actually went to one of those like little water parks. It was more like a, imagine a, like a lake, and there's like a part, like a closed part, which is specifically like, you know, made for like people that want to like swim there and like have their kids like play in there. And obviously they had like lifeguards and stuff to like watch out for people not doing anything silly. And I spent like the entire afternoon yesterday there. It was a lot of fun. Had my iPod with me, sat there like an old grandpa with my like $20 headphones. And weirdly, or like crazy enough, even when we left, was like around like 8 PM, it was still so hot. Like you gotta imagine the sun here in Germany like sets at around 10 PM, 11 PM. So it's pretty bright throughout the entirety of the day. Setcher Bull Bear, hey, welcome. But yeah. I saw a lot of like freak people on the internet giving out like cooling ideas. In quotation marks, cooling ideas, and it's basically just like, yeah, put a fan in front of your, put like a spray bottle in front of your fan, like spray your entire room full of like water, and I'm like, buddy, do you want like mold? Do you? No, that's not how it works. The humidity in your room is gonna go crazy. Chat, do you have any tips and tricks for this like rotisserie chicken spinning, like burning bear that is currently talking to you, like beat the heat? So did you like my go live notification? I was very like, I giggled. Chug ice water. But then I'll get a brain freeze. Ugh. Do you guys get brain freeze? Because I remember this is like a thing that I always saw in like cartoons, and I'm like, is that a real thing, or is that just like something cartoons made up? Honestly, I think I never had one. It's a real thing? I feel like those tip videos are intentionally rage baiting people for engagement. You mean to tell me people are lying on the internet for profit? Pfft, what the? No way. Everybody's so nice on the internet. I feel like once you start like realizing everything is meant to be like making you like upset about something, you just start like, I don't know. Whenever I scroll through like my media and stuff, I see something that is like, it already like gives off like this feeling of, hey, I'm here to like annoy you. I just swipe. No need to send it to my friends and be like, yo, dude, check this out. Ugh. You sometimes chuck tubs of ice cream, so it deserved. Yeah. I mean, yeah, that could happen if you do that. For a second I thought you like chuck like ice cubes. Guys, question. Do you, when you're like done with your drinks, do you like crush the rest of the ice and like drink it? I remember a family member like looked at me weird when I like chucked like some like leftover ice and I just like started like crushing it with my mouth. Now that stuff is crazy. A friend teach me to freeze a water bottle, put it on the floor on a plate, and would chill the room, absorbing the heat while condensing the humidity. It's not AC, but it helps. I might actually do that. I heard it's not good for your teeth to crush ice, but I'm not an expert. Rollo with like a scientist lab coat on. I like how like my first thought when you said like, oh, it's like bad for your teeth, so you should better not do it. My first thought is like, no, lying. I think that's not healthy. Massive storms coming my way. You're hopping in bed to listen to them. Have a safe sleep, Tori. Apparently it's gonna storm here as well, but I doubt it. I think it's gonna be like a 20-minute like a little storm, and that's it. You do you. No, you know what? I'll probably like, I might stop. Teeth problems are like no joke. I wish no one on this earth, except for maybe a few billionaires, like teeth problems, because that stuff is awful. I remember I ate like a French fry that was like coal black, because I had it like way too long in the either like air fryer or I don't know, like in the fryer basically. And I could hear like a piece of my tooth just like... That was disgusting. I was like, hold up. That did not just happen, right? But yeah, it had to be filled. Chewing too much ice could kill the nerves on the teeth. Ooh, okay. Alright, thank you for like preventing me for like teeth damage, guys. I'm so glad you guys are like looking out for me. It's a typical Typhoon. Hey, welcome. But yeah, for the newcomers, hello. Quick little summary. I am trying to draw. Meanwhile, I like my room and like my place is starting to like get hotter and hotter. So I want to get some art done before it gets too hot. I might actually go out again today. I didn't know you stream. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I started this year. And thank you. I appreciate that you like my art. Yeah, I'm drawing this goober. I am drawing a con badge for almost said Ferality. A Eurofurence, because I'm going there. By the way, I have submitted my work, like the Pride piece. I can actually show that real quick, hold on. BRB screen, go. Now where are my gay... there we go. Ta-da! This is my Pride piece for the con book that I submitted. We've got me wearing a demisexual Pride shirt because I'm, you know, like demi. We've got Hugo wearing that leather because he's giving daddy. And I will never say that ever in my life again, Jesus Christ. And Fernando wearing Pride shirt, doing a little belly drum. Ba 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 ba. I keep you guys updated. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I am ending the stream now, goodbye. Just kidding. I gotta be careful of like saying these things, because I sometimes feel like people hear that and they just like... They just hear like ending the stream. Okay, I'm leaving. Like, no, don't go. Your viewership is so important to me. My ego. But yeah, it's crazy what like a day in the sun can like do to your brain. Because I was struggling yesterday a little with like doing anything. Like I woke up and I was just like laying in my bed like a potato. And I was thinking like, should I do some work? And I'm like, nah. The moon also affects your brain. Oh, I know that. I can tell for a fact, because whenever there's a full moon, I have trouble sleeping. Like, stuff's not fun. So Lewis, good night, have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. Would love to see you more often. You're also heading to bed, Rolo. Rolo, thank you for stopping by. Hope you're having a wonderful night. Love the little angel emote that you've got going on there. That was a good choice of me to like have my fan on, because I was thinking like, it's not gonna be that hot, and I have it on like the lowest setting right now, but it helps so much. Anyway, enough yapping. Some work to do. Spoiler, it's going to be that hot. Yeah. Apparently today and tomorrow will be like the final two last like hot days. And then it's like back to shitty weather. Which I like very much. A lot more. Because then I can focus on my art better. Not as hot as you. I am hot right now. Unfortunately, not the right kind of hot. Explodes. So Chad, what are you up to? Are you drawing? Are you playing? Are you watching? Any of you guys like cooking? Because I noticed that I sometimes I like to watch like streams while I cook. You're laying in a wind tunnel. Ah, this is adorable. Although I feel like, hold on. You're both drawing and like cooking? Ah, so you're like cooking as in like, ah, I see. I see what you did there. This bear looks at gay people. He stares at gay people for a long, long time. Has he been staring at you? Boy, do I have some news for you. Why did that rhyme? Ew. Just playing some strategy games? Jesus, I would love to like play some strategy games right now. Freaking, what's it called? Lego Rock Raiders is my jam. Okay, that's it. That's good. Good enough. Yes, perfect. No more fidgeting. It's done. You take a fan, a light bed sheet, and pull in cool air and make a big air-filled pouch. Oh, hold on, I need to... That's something in my throat. Yuck. It sounds good though. Hydrogen bomb is a coughing bear. Who will win? Definitely not me. Ah, chat. It's so fun to like go online. I love streaming in front of a few people. Always so fun. Also, thanks for choosing me as your inner voice. I know there's like plenty of other people you could like choose to watch, so I appreciate it. What made you choose to like watch me though, chat? Because I'm curious. Is it because I'm like the only one left that it like didn't go to bed at a reasonable hour? Love my art, and I'm chill. Okay, gotcha. Probably two of the main points, so that's okay. I'm glad. glad I'm doing my job right. It's nice to have someone on EU-friendly time. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm definitely not mad at the fact that whenever I wake up, all of the people that I usually watch are like immediately going to bed the moment I wake up. You guys start like streaming at like 3 a.m. in the morning for me, so I'm like, like I wanna watch you guys. What the heck? What the flip? I'm so glad that the chair that I have, like the thingy where I... Oh, Kuma! Hey! Also thanks for the gift sub. The usual sub, sorry. $6 months? God damn. You've been here ever since the start. But yeah, welcome, welcome. How are you doing? As I was saying, my freaking chair, it's like, it has like a mesh where you can like lean on. If that was like a, like let's say like a pillow or whatever, I would be like, imagine like a leather chair, like sitting on a leather chair with like, just like your like back, your naked back. Oh, I hate that. I hate that. I hate that. Luckily, that's not the case, but that just like reminded me right now. How are you doing today? I'm a little hot. Not gonna lie. Also wearing like big headphones that cover up a part of my head. So it feels a little like, why am I wearing this? No, but I think I'll be fine. I'm gonna be streaming for a few hours and then I'll dip, literally dip, to hopefully like a pool or a river or lake. Oh yeah, I think I didn't tell you guys what I did yesterday. Basically, it's like a lake or like a river, more a lake that you can like go into, and there's like, you know, lifeguards that like watch out for kids and stuff, that they don't do anything stupid. And I jumped into the water, and the water wasn't like that cooling, but at least a little bit cooling. And yeah, that felt very nice. Water was a little greenish, but you'll get used to it. Better than nothing, I guess. How do you guys like to cool off? Do you have like a tactic that I can steal? A tactic I can put on TikTok and frame it as my own? Wind tunnel? Okay, we got this one, thank you. I think here's a problem with like a wind tunnel for me. I think I would probably get sick at some point. Because I'm not used to like having like cold air like blast in my face constantly. Once again, Germany isn't like used to these what's it called, these temperatures, so like not a lot of buildings, like actually none of our buildings have like ACs. We either have like a you know, like a fan, and that's it. Living in Scotland, but yeah, anyway, to get air moving around helps. Oh, definitely. Honestly, let me tell you about something nice that happened a couple of days ago, where I was like, you know what? People are still like human in their hearts. It's nice to see that. So there's this guy in front of my grocery store that sells like magazines. And whenever I walk past by him, I always like greet him, and he's always so like happy. He just like, you know, he says hello back and stuff. And even when I leave, he also says like cha-cha. So what happened was I walked by and I saw people were like gifting him like water, and like I think even one person just gave him like an entire watermelon. So I kind of also like went inside and like bought him a water and like gave it to him, and he was so like happy about it. He did like the little what's it called? He did like the little hand gesture where he like put his hand on his like heart and he did like a little bow. That was nice. I'm happy that like once people see like other people struggle a little, they actually like do something. You know, like small gestures like that can change a few things. And that is nice. Big fan of those. High strings pressed up against pressure points like wrists because the blood flow is... Oh yeah, I did that. I did that a couple times. You use a humid small towel. I did something similar. I put a towel and like ice cold water in my fridge. And then I put it around my neck. And that felt nice for a few minutes until it started like dropping too much. So I had to get like rid of the water. But yeah, thanks guys. Thanks for reminding me that there's like tips and tricks on how to like, you know, like stay cool. The first thing I'm gonna do now is open all of my windows, let all of the air from outside in. I learned this on TikTok. For some reason, the guy that was showcasing this trick was completely red and sweating, so it has to work, right? A slow dripping water into a fan also works. Isn't it like bad for like the humidity in your room? Depends on the flow. Okay. Honestly, I could like care less about if I accidentally like make my apartment moldy, because then again, I'm not gonna be living here anymore soon. I actually had my janitor come over to like take a few new pics of my apartment, and he actually said something very nice. He said like he wished more like tenants would be like me, as in like I didn't like, you know, I wasn't annoying and stuff. They had like no problems with me, so it was pretty nice to hear. And here I am thinking he hates me. Story of my life. Okay, that's enough on the hands. Thanks for watching, by the way, guys. I once again, I appreciate your viewership. Once again, there's like plenty of other people streaming, and they probably stream like something more interesting than just pause. But yeah, I appreciate it. How do I get the belly button to look just right? Something like this? Yapping is also interesting. Why are we... Okay, I know the answer, but like... Why is it that like people like to listen to other people yap? I'm guessing it's like, you know, it's a human thing, right? Like our brains are wired like that. So Makubi, hey, welcome. You know what, I'll just leave it like that for now. White noise. White bear noise. It's not white noise, that's just a crunch. Okay, here's one of the most important parts. The belly roundness. This part cannot be fucked up. And I think I already made it, or got it right. Kinda, yeah. Nah. Nah. Leo, hey, welcome. It's kind of funny how, like, there's a few days where I sometimes, so morning Ted, there's a few days where I don't, like, talk a lot to other people, and I get a little sad. Not just sad, but just, you know, like, a little, like, you know, feeling a little off. So whenever I, like, start talking to people again, I kind of, like, feel my brain, like, reactivating again. You know, like, the spider cobwebs are getting, like, you know, dusted off. And all the what's the thing called, the cogs in my head start like rotating again. And then you realize, yeah, oh yeah, the human is like a social thing. I mean, that's literally what we're doing right now. We're yapping. I understand what you mean. Whew, good. Social animal. That's yeah. Also, I really like how the belly looks. Giving myself bear props. Wow, 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 wow. Bow, wow, wow, wow. Your POV, you are bouncing on it. Bow, wow, 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 wow. Belly is looking scrumptious as ever. Oh, thank you. Has one of your like parents or like, you know, like elderly in your life, have they ever like said something out of the blue that sounded so wrong to you? Like, I don't know, like your grandpa saying like, oh, bounce on it, or you know what I mean? Like something where you're like, oh, in like internet lingo, this is you shouldn't say that, Grandpa. About my belly. No, like, just like them like saying unhinged stuff, even though they're like unaware that it's like unhinged. Like, imagine like a grandpa saying, oh, let me bounce on it. Grandpa, no. Why would Grandpa say that, though? That are aggressively offensive. Listen, I have a theory. Here's my theory. Whenever I like talk to older people, in my brain, I always have like the chart that is like, on the left it says like, old person, OMG, they're so nice, haha. And on the right, it's like, you know, something offensive or like something crazy out of the blue. And you gotta like think of it as like a little like pendulum. Because it's... Whenever you like talk to like an old person, you're like, oh, haha, they're so like sweet and stuff, and then they say something unhinged, and you're like, oh, haha, never mind. Yeah. That's why I never trust old people. Whenever I talk to like an old person, especially like on the street, if they like approach me, I'm always like, Like grandma, I would love to help you to like find your like navigation or your like your destination, but that's about it. Old people be like, nicest person ever, suddenly a slur. Yeah. But yes, enough about old people. We are fortunately not old yet. Let's talk about Booba. Guys, do you like Booba? Chopped unk. Whenever I hear the term like chopped unk, I think of like, I don't know, like spring onions being like chopped. And then I get hungry. Cuzzy punk spamming boobs in chat. Let's go. Guys, boobs or belly? Did you have a breakfast before the stream? Yes, it's called coffee. No, I don't like eating in the morning because it kind of like fucks up my day. I'm more of a I eat my breakfast in the afternoon. I like how like both of you guys go like, why not both? Both, please. The panda guy, good morning. Also both. Okay, but what if you have to choose? Like, let's be guys, let's take this so serious right now. I honestly would go for belly. You know those like gifs of the guy like playing with somebody's belly and it says like stimming above? Cause that's why. But then again, you can do the same with Booba. But Jan, what if both? Yeah, what's the point in... Listen, I need to create a diversion. So you guys have like arguments in chat and you like chat more. It's awful. Ted, I like how you... I like the fact that I know what you mean. And I agree. I do that to my boyfriend VR chat. Because his model has like perfect booba to like do the little like, you know... But chat, here's the real question. What about the butt enjoyers? Where is butt on that list? Okay, if I had to make a tier list... Butt, belly, boobs. Fuck it, I'll just like leave it like that. Belly, booba, butt. Face under S. No, hold up. I didn't say that. That's you. That's your brain saying that, mister. Gulp. Belly and S and S, booba is an A, and then butt and C for me. Okay, gotcha, gotcha. I'm glad we can have these conversations. Very insightful. I gotta redo this, hold up. Because you might have noticed Jan is doing a secret. Yeah, it's funny because I was actually thinking like this is actually like good, like, you know, like scurvy, like Captain Scurvy. Good like input. Because once again, this is my job, and it's nice to know like, oh, okay, what do people like? So yeah, thanks for participating in this secret survey. Your info will be definitely not shared with our like 1,100 other partners. Did you guys see that like one tweet where it's like her Call TV, hi, where it's like, we share your privacy and your info. Only us and our 1,100 partners, and then like the tweet abruptly like ends. Crazy. He looks so adorable. I want to like pinch his cheeks. You're a belly lover. I like when you can tell off somebody's art what they like the most to draw. Like obviously for, you know, like me it's like bellies and butts and stuff. You think you can finish the batch today? Absolutely not. Listen, here's the thing, this is like one of two like line arts that I have to do. Afterwards I have to do all the coloring, and then I have to do the shadows, the highlights, and also I need to like focus on the name tag. So yeah, it's gonna be a 3-parter probably. But thank you for asking. Asking the streamer a what's called like stream related question. Crazy. So Soupy, how you been? Hope you're doing well. So thanks for the sub with your Prime membership. People can tell really quick that I like pause on my art. It reminds me of those PNG tubers that have, you know, like animated beans. Abuchi! What the heck? What are you doing here? I like how we talk about like pause and you're like immediately in my chat. Welcome. Bouncy pause when they speak. No, I like that. It's so cool. Because then you also get something to like look at while the streamer is like busy yapping about like nonsense and just like having like this in your face. Just a big paw. Shouldn't have said that like that. Gulp. the summoning was successful. Bucci, fun fact, I was going through like my old reference folder the other day, and I saw like a lot of your like old art in it, and it made me like realize it's crazy. I was like, I'm having the like we like talked a bunch of times now on like VR chat. It's kind of like baffling to me. It's like, damn, this artist that I like used to like look up to is like in my chat right now. Crazy. I'm so sorry you had to see that. Don't ever say that. Your art always ruled. Enough glazing. Oh no, I'm so sorry you had. This is such a good like answer. You know how some people say like never meet your idols? I kinda when it comes to like furry artists, so far I only had like a few times where I like reached out to an artist and it kind of like turned into, oh, I wish I didn't like text them or like reached out. But I gotta be honest, like so far everybody seemed nice. I think it's like, it depends on like how you approach an artist. I think what like hits the most is when you like tell somebody like, hey, I like your work, and they hit you with the no you, haha. I like your work too. Bucci, what is this? What is this emote? It's awful. That's me when belly. That's me when Bear in a grocery store like picks something up from like the upper shelf and reveals belly peak. No, but if it comes to like like reaching out to other artists, or like getting the opportunity to like talk to somebody you looked up to, just keep in mind they're also just Bear. They're also just human. We're all doing our best in these weird ass times. Six months already, yeah. So thank you for the sub, Kumati. It's crazy, like I've read your name for like 6 months now and I still have problems pronouncing it. I'm so sorry. Kumanti, sorry, Kumanti. It's funny, I'm sure I told this before, but when I remember you, the first memory I get is your VR chat avatar jiggling. Oh yeah. Yeah, my VR chat avatar is very jiggly. I was so excited. I like went up to you and I was like, OMG, I'm such a big fan. Demonic, who modified the Baloo avatar base that I use for my bear in VRChat, he made sure that the boobas are like jiggly and you could like grab them. So a big shout out to Demonic. Still very shy in VRChat. That's okay. I don't mind. That's totally fine. Also, by the way, for the people, for like the 3 people that have like the 6 months tier, you can now have Fernando as your emote. Just like I have. Like, look. You look like left to my name. There's Fernando. VR gets me dizzy real quick. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I kind of feel bad for people that get like motion sick like really fast, because, you know, VR is fun. Especially with like a big group of people. Can I be brutally honest? I haven't used my VR headset for almost anything else besides VR chat and Half-Life Alyx. There's not a lot of stuff you can do. I hate it. And I know who to blame. Mr. Zuck. Remember when Mark Zuckerberg did like a Facebook stream? Somebody asked him like, Mark, can you give us the Zuck? And he was like, I don't know what that means. And he read that out loud. He did the thing when you like start streaming and you start like reading out every single message you get in your stream in like your chat without like reading it beforehand. So you accidentally say something super embarrassing. Jan, can you say ICUP? Delete that! Still wish I got to hang out during Ferality. Me too, buddy, me too. But then again, Ferality next year will be awesome. Cause I'm gonna get them. I'm gonna get them full body trackers. I don't care how much it will cost me. Okay, now for the bulge. This will be hard. Don't clip that, please. I don't need more clips of me like saying fucked up stuff that people have to like watch when I rate them. It's it's honestly so embarrassing every time. I'm like, why do you have this reward, please? I think I rated shit. I rated somebody the other day and they had the thing where it's like if you get rated by someone, they rate you, they play like a clip of you. And I did like a super bad Mickey Mouse impression. I was like, please, make it end, please. Cannot hear my own voice. So bad. I do not need to watch you. I do not need you to watch my clips. Okay, okay. Now I'm curious. No, but it's still funny. It's funny to me because once I see the random shit that I sometimes say get like clipped out of context, I'm like, did I say that? Oh, that's a good bulge. We'll leave it at that. We'll leave it at that. Okay, let me place this exactly here while I drink some water real quick. Mickey Mouse jump scare. Buccio like to hang out in clubs. The loud music helps you to be more comfy. It's kind of crazy because I feel like if I was like in a club, I would be having such a bad time like understanding people. But then again, that's me just like in a regular club. I've got some clips of us like dancing during Ferality, and no joke, sometimes I just like to watch them, because it's legitimately like moment in time just like saved. Just us like having fun and like dancing and stuff. It's so fun, so cool. IRL club would be nervous too. I'm not a club person. When I first moved here, and we did like, you know, like university does a thing where it's like in the first couple of days you do like a lot of stuff with your like other students to like get to know you better and stuff. We went to like a bunch of clubs, and I noticed like that is not my world. Like, what do you mean I get to pay entry to like get into a club so I can like listen to shitty music? No, thank you. I can do that at home. I'd rather have like Darude Sandstorm like play in like a VR chat like club world than in real life. The light shows at clubs is what does it for me. Yeah, these are cool. I think I saw like a guy once like try to like approach one of my like female like students in a club, and I was like, ew, get away from her. But yeah, definitely not my world. Honestly, like my preferred like hangout is just, you know, come over to my place. We play some games. Maybe we'll like hang out on the balcony and just chill and like talk about life. That is my kind of hangout. That and maybe a drink or two. Okay, I think I've had enough with this bulge. Bulgy Wolgy. Notices your... I'm not gonna say it. Especially with food. No joke, but I kind of miss having like a roommate. Because, just, you know, like, living alone is definitely... Okay, here's a little tip. If you plan on like moving out and like living on your own, make sure to like be prepared that you're going to spend a lot of time like on alone. So make sure you're like mentally prepared for like telling yourself like, hey, it's okay to like, you know, make some food by yourself or stay in contact with your friends. Very important. Okay, chat, what do you think of this goober? Is he chat approved? What if he sat on you like this? Not in a weird way, just, you know, like grab him, boop, put him on your head. Very handsome, very, very cute, looking nice. He gay. There used to be a guy who, whenever he commented on my art, he always said the same thing. He always said, looking cute and adorable with like a full stop at the end. I always found that kind of funny. Because whenever I posted art, I was like, it was like, with like a magnifying glass, just like looking like, where is he? Where is he? And then he shows up and says his line, looking cute and adorable. You had a person like that too, but every comment was cool XD. Or just cool, okay. I don't know, like, if somebody replies to like a spicy artwork that I did with just cool, kind of feel doesn't feel right, you know what I mean? Like, okay, imagine this, you're like, I don't know, like your partner or like the hookup or whatever like takes their shirt off and they look like, you know, they show off their body or whatever, are you going to say like cool? It's very dry, yeah, exactly. Like imagine like a striptease and freaking the only thing the person says is cool. It's giving Ice Bear. To be honest, I've said cool, nice shot before. Yeah, that's true. Honestly, I'm glad for like people like commenting on art at all. Cause I feel like a lot of people don't realize that we still appreciate like comments like talking about the artwork, cause you spend like a lot of time on the art. So it's nice to hear like something from like people back when they're like looking at it like, oh, this reminds me of when I did this, or like, oh, I really like how you know, like shot off their belly or whatever. Because I do sometimes like get people that tell me like, oh, I bet you get like so many messages, you're probably so busy. No. Not what you think. Legitimately, I don't get that many messages. I don't get that many like, you know, like messages at all. Or like comments. Let's say comments rather than like messages. Hold on, let me like push this a little to the side. So Kuma, are you freaking crazy? What the heck? Thank you for the 5 gifted subs. I can't speak, sorry. But yeah, thank you so much, Kuma. Kuma, quick question: how much money have you like put into me? It's like, please tell me that you're like doing well. Not the sparkly emote as a reply. Now I'm scared. Okay, I think the front side is done. It's nice to say things about people's art, but I'm not going to with every bit in art. That's exactly what I mean. If you know, if you like an artwork and you kind of get the feeling of like, oh, this would be like nice, I bet this artist will probably like to hear about my like this specific part that I like about this artwork. Then just do it, just do it. We live in a weird timeline where like, you know, everything gets like artificial, so it's genuinely like very nice for every now and then to like get like a genuine compliment, like a genuine what's it called? Yeah, like a genuine compliment about your art. Another 5 gifted subs has hit the stream. Jesus Christ. Ribzakuma, hey, thank you so much. You guys are insane. And now we're having a hype train. Oh no. But yeah, thank you for the gift subs. You guys are very sweet. Even if you weren't like gifting subs, I would like still hop on and like stream every now and then, because it's fun. It's always fun to just like hop on and be like, hey, what are you guys up to? Oh hey, hype train, I think. No hype train. No hype train. Okay, I'm gonna do some like what's it called, like line arts. I'm gonna make the line art a little bit bigger at some points. And then we'll switch to the backside. Bear back shots in a bit. You guys are like really talkative today. And I appreciate that. Gonna hang out with the boyfriend. Good luck on the badge. Thank you, Kuma. And once again, thank you for, you know, like, for the gift subs. Thank you for the honey. I feel like I just had like an out-of-body experience on Hypes Your Train. I was like imagining myself, like third person, like I was like behind myself and just like looking down at like, what am I drawing? I love drawing this goober. He makes me happy. Honestly, if you're an artist, draw your Sona like doing mundane things every now and then, because it's nice. I have a question for you, Bear. Have you heard of Magma Studio? Yeah, isn't that what's it called? Didn't they have like another name back then where you could like draw together and stuff? I definitely I know this. Yeah. What about it, Bucci? Is that something you might be interested in? Yeah, sure. You mean like as a community thingy or just like a together thingy? So like the little like chat smiley smiles. Would you like to do something with me? Would you want to do something like that with me sometime? Bucci, yes. Abso-freaking-lutely. I'd be down. Plus I think we both stream at like the same time zone, right? Like this, because I remember I raided you and Bear a couple of times and it was always like around this time. Trying to keep my cool over here while like an artist that I look up to is asking me if I want to like call up. That's kind of crazy. Could do some Belly Night art time. Oh, chat, did you hear that? Belly Night art time. Oh, that's a hype train worth. No, but Bucci, I would love to. Let's talk about it after the stream. Knights with bellies. Ooh. Could you imagine like a fat knight and their armor is just like a little too small, so their belly is like peeking out of the armor? Thank you for the idea, Red. Captain Redbones. Sounds peak. Alright, we had enough of this goober. Let's switch to Bear Butt. That's the one. Flatten. Womp. Put this guy in here. Honestly, I think streaming on Twitch has taught me like one thing. It's like people are cool. People can be so like cool and freaking supportive. As long as they, you know, like, as long as you like stay respectful and stuff. The amount of like people like, you know, raiding me or I don't know, it feels so like, it feels very nice. That's what I'm saying. What I'm like trying to say. Sorry, I have like a brain fart right now. Gotta like position the bear properly. So he like sits properly on the... That looks wrong. I was gonna say wrong and right at the same time. This looks wrong. I don't like that. Hold on. There we go. It looks trippy. Yeah. Alright, chat. I gotta stretch my legs for a bit. Also gotta cough a little. So let me just do this real quick. He's a BRB with a bulge right up your face. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna stretch. I'm gonna drink some water. You should do the same. And I'm gonna run some ads, so mute the stream now. But yes, I'll be right back. Bye. Peekaboo! Did I scare you? Grah! Big bear attack. You wanna know what's funny? I'm legitimately wearing the same thing right now as my bear in the badge. Like, I'm wearing nothing besides freaking underwear. Because it's too hot. Understandable. Oh yeah. Got twinsies. Speaking of twins, let's freaking... Let's switch out the Hold on, I need to like get back into the rhythm. Okay, 10%. Boop. Time to draw the bear butt. Okay, I need that to be a little bit more opacity because my brain is like fart. So I'm still mad, by the way, that they changed the layout for the layers. Like, if you want to group stuff, you gotta like press like the It's so weird. They changed up a few things here in the layout. Hate it. I hate change. Urgh. Boxers and a shirt. That's just like the average stuff that my bear wears. It's either like a tank top, a way too small tank top, and like shorts. The pencil you're using is a default one, or is it from a pack? This one is from W exclamation point K. I don't know if I can just like... If you want to, I can like send it to you. Because it's legitimately, it's nothing but just, you know, like a silly, silly little brush. They swapped the positions of merge layer with delete layers. Are they serial? That's kind of crazy. Let me guess, Bucci, you had a few moments where you accidentally deleted some very important layers. I'd be happy to. Love the render. Yeah, text me after the stream. Like, do remind me if I like forget about it. I'm happy to share. What are you drawing? How's the big bear with the big belly? I am drawing myself. Currently drawing the backside of my badge for the upcoming FurryCon that I'm going to. Undo is a thing. Here's the problem with like me and like I sometimes have the moment where I accidentally like put down my pen after like accidentally like undoing stuff, so you can't like undo the undo, and then you have to live with your consequences. Hello, little bears inside my PC. Oh no, there's tiny little bears inside my PC. What am I gonna do? Easy. You put like a jar of honey next to it, and you watch them like slowly crawl out and like jump into the jar of honey. That's actually kind of cute. How's the heat treating you? I'm sitting here in my underwear. I have a fan like pointed towards me, and I can feel the air in my room like getting hotter and hotter with each minute. So yeah, I'm doing good. Doing good. No, but I'll survive, don't worry. It's gonna be like super hot for 2 more days, and then we're back to the usual, which is kind of insane. I'm kind of scared that people will like, you know, just like you know, what's the thing called when you like do the hand motion, like you don't like rub it off, you like with your shoulders, like you know like when somebody like trips and they get up and they like kind of like do the thing with their shoulders, like oh. Shrug, yes. I'm kind of scared that the people will like shrug it off and be like, yeah, this is normal, haha. Meanwhile, this is our life now, I guess. So cool. Guys, I freaking love drinking AI data center water. So good. If you had a foot soaker, what the heck is a foot soaker? Hold up. Ooh. Ew, those are some like really uncanny pictures. Ooh, but these look nice. I have like a plastic tub where I put a bunch of what's it called? I put a bunch of ice water in, and I just like dip my paws in there like that. That worked. You get smarter with every drink of water. You do remind me to drink some water. Give me a sec. Also, Fox Naruto Max, thank you for the belly rubs. Chad, unironically, I've been like counting the days until I'm like moving out of this place. Let's just be bottomless with the tank top. That was me yesterday. I mean, what? I am right now. Crazy. I'm glad we can be hashtag gay and hashtag respectful with each other in chat. Very, very cool. I enjoy. Bucci says bottomless. And this freaking like emote again, Jesus. No, honestly, somebody else said it earlier that like the Twitch community, like the you know, yapping and chatting and stuff, is also like a fun thing to do, and I agree. Like, I'm having fun. I'm just sitting here drawing. Oh, hi, Jacob Spencer. Also, like, freaking, since you're here, big shout out to you, man. You've been commenting on my art ever since I started. Like, you're a local. Is that the right word? Local? Like, once again, if you ever feel like, oh no, I don't want to like annoy the person with like my messages or like my comments about their art, like, no, just do it. Trust me. Like 70%, or like maybe like 80%, it's always very much appreciated. You're just a normal dude that likes big men? Yeah, good, good. Seeing like the backside of my head kind of reminds me of of B's PNG tuber, because his is always like looking away from the viewer, but whenever he talks he like jumps around. Love that. Shout out to B. Shout out to Mr. Dead Stray Bear. I'm sure a lot of you guys know them, because whenever he raids, I see a lot of you guys just like join in from him. So yeah, pretty cool. Also, Chet, give me a second. I need to like close the windows because I can feel the heat like going inside my apartment. I just did like a zombie noise when I got up. Did like dried out bear noises, TM. You need sleep. Have a good sleep. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you have a wonderful day tomorrow. Dream of lots of belly bears. Hope you're enjoying the stream so far, by the way, chat. Because I'm having fun. Honestly, I wouldn't even want to have like more viewers, because I feel like this is like a good... There's a good like amount of people, because you have like a few people that are just like, you know, watching and like dozing off, and the rest is like chatting from every now and then, and I don't get like overwhelmed with like too many messages, so that's pretty nice. So good, I say it twice. Why am I smelling like sunscreen? Guys, do you put on sun lotion? Or are you like raw dogging the sun? I actually didn't put on some sunscreen the other day and kind of regretted it. I get a tan like pretty fast. And I also get like sunburned pretty fast, so I gotta be careful. Oh, that's actually perfect. That's actually perfect. Deletes the brush stroke immediately. Story of my life. I just realized I bought some ice cream yesterday that I haven't like opened up yet. I'm so gonna be eating it today. The sun ate you as a kid. I learned sunburn the hard way. Oh no. Is there something worse than like sunburn? Because you can't like sit down without like dying. And oh, I had a sunburn when we went like on vacation, and my mom took like a picture of me, and I had like this like emotionless face giving Bucci no. But probably yeah, you're right. And I gave off like the I made a huge mistake face. I was like completely red, like tomato red. Gotta find that picture again. Maybe do like a redraw at some point. Because it is pretty funny. A mosquito bite. Guys, is there anything worse? Okay, now I'm just like repeating myself, but like you're like trying to go to sleep and all of a sudden you hear this. Yeah, you hear a bear like coughing. Oh, I hate that shit. Ugh, please. No joke, when I hear a mosquito in my room, I immediately get up. That was so accurate. Thank you. I get up, I turn on the light, I take my pantalones, and I start smashing. Have you made the noise so fucking well? I don't know. You tell me. I kind of like my microphone. It's like small and compact and it works. I'm having fun. He's part bug. I'm a bugbear. A bugbear with a nub. Also, bear nub is such a cute word. I love that. So that is the perfect nub. Yay! Bearsquito. Also, don't worry, I'm not gonna make the mosquito noise again, cause I don't know. Unsettling. Annoying. With the suck part being the mosquito. Jesus. I would like to see how that looks, honestly. Like a bear mosquito. Is there like a single person in the world that has a mosquito as their sauna? Can you name one person who has a mosquito? Because I don't. Could be cool though. Only thing comes to mind is The Fly. I haven't seen that movie. I want to watch it. I watched another Cronenberg movie. What was it called? Oh, what was it called? The lead actor in that movie was the guy who played RoboCop, and there was like a bug. Does anyone know what I'm like talking about? Like what movie? Hold on, I want to find out now because the puppetry, like the freaks in this movie are so like crazy. Cronenberg movies. Here, have bear butt while I'm like looking for movies. Oh yo. Oh my god, bro, did so many movies? The Fly. The Dead Zone, Scanners, The Brood. Maybe it was The Fly. No, it wasn't The Fly. Okay, you know what? That takes a little too much time. Oh, I think it was Naked Lunch. Yes, it was Naked Lunch. It was Naked Lunch, and the guy in the movie had a typewriter that turned into a freaking bug. Okay, if you don't like bugs, look away for like 10 seconds. Look at this. It like talked. It's so disgusting looking. Ew. Okay, let me put that away. But yeah, Naked Lunch, super interesting movie, highly recommend it. I watched it in like VR chat, and I gotta be honest, I was like blown away with how much like what's it called, practical stuff was in there. I think it's about a guy who is he like gets rid of bugs, and he gets addicted of the bug spray he uses to like get rid of the bugs, and then he like starts hallucinating or whatever. I didn't understand the movie like 100%, but it was definitely like interesting to watch. It's one of those movies that doesn't like hold your hand while you're watching it. You get like slightly confused about everything. Reminds me of the bug creatures from Nausicaa. Bugs are so creepy when super zoomed in. I always think of the funny like close-ups they do in the first like SpongeBob episodes, like the one with the butterfly. That scared me as a kid. I was like, why would they do this? SpongeBob was so ahead of its time. I know the like, you know, close-up, highly rendered joke is something I think like Ren and Stimpy already did. But man, oh man, did it work so well. What's your favorite like close-up scene from SpongeBob? Are there any SpongeBob freaks in chat? Should ask that when like Forrest is in chat, but I think he's asleep by now. Is it deleted highly rendered scene from like the episode of SpongeBob where he's inside Sandy's dome? And it's like a close-up of his like dried ass lips. Trust me, they had all the rights to like leave that one out because it did not look like lips. No, it looked like something else. And no, I will not show it on stream because I don't want this don't want to get banned. Squidward's bags under his eyes. That was also one of the first things that like came to mind. I like that scene where Squidward takes a bite of the Krabby Patty. What was the question? The SpongeBob. Hold on, I'll show you one. It's like high resolution, like close-up scenes from like SpongeBob. Jesus Christ. Here's another one. This is awful. He looks like a person, if you like put it like this. He looks like he's wearing a crew neck. Here, we put a little contrast on it. Oh my god, that's a lot of saturation. Now he looks like a cactus. What am I doing? I'm like distracting myself. This one's good too. Hold on. One more. I think this is the one where Mr. Krabs wanted to be like he was like super into Mrs. Puff, and SpongeBob like complimented like, "Oh, Mr. Krabs, you're like so handsome." I like the like unzipped pants. What the heck? It's kind of. Anyway, what were we doing again? Sorry, got distracted. Chad, you do realize that at some point I need to like draw Mr. Krabs like all caked up, right? I like how we went from like disgusting bugs to like sexy crabs. You ate my last chocolate bar. Now I'm going to starve. Close in zoom of like Patrick's fat body. Patrick is also somebody who I need to like draw at some point. They gave him like such a big ass in like the promo for like the last movie that they did with him. There's like this one scene where he like trips and you can like see his badonkadonk. And I'm like, this feels targeted. This, you cannot be serial. Simon, the new SpongeBob movie. Goddamn, he's caked up. Exactly. Unironically, I was watching that movie with Unbound, and all we commented on was, why is he so caked up? That movie was alright. Of course, it's not a, what's it called? Hold on, I got a cough. I was gonna say, of course it's not gonna be like the first movie, because I think that's impossible to like recreate. Hence why they tried to like put as many like references into this one. But yeah, it was okay. It was decent. It had its moments. I laughed. I giggled. We know it was on purpose. Remember all the feet shots in the Hero movie? Oh boy. I do not remember the feed shots, what the heck? I've had this, we've had Hal and Gur, we had this yesterday. Guys, what are some first, like, movie or like cartoon crushes you had? Like, let's say you were watching a cartoon and you like saw a character where you went like, oh wow, haha, I feel funny. For me, obvious pick, Baloo. But yeah, just as a little Gloria. Oh, oh, Moto. True, I should have like mentioned Moto yesterday. Booster from Buzz Lightyear. Yes. Beast from Beauty and the Beast. Yes, we had that one yesterday as well as a listing on the listing. Here's another one for you guys. Norbert, or like Norb from Angry Beavers. He was so gay. Especially like the German VA sounded so like flamboyant that I was like, this cannot be like not on purpose. Sheriff of Nottingham, yes. Big asshole, but like, also man, why you gotta be so big? Yeah, those are some great picks. We also had Fievel, or whatever it's called, Fievel's dad. Like grandpa. I'm not sure if it's like his dad. I see a furry butt? You're goddamn right. Mister, more furry butt, please. Coming right up. But yeah, those are some great picks, chat. Thank you so much. So I have some like stuff on my screen. Give me a sec. Need to like wipe it off. There we go. Roxanne's dad. Ooh. It's kind of funny when you like look back to when you were a child and you're like watching these cartoons that then like Pete shows up and you're like, I don't know what it is, but I feel like this will be important in my like later evolution and like in my brain. That hot tub scene with Goofy, they had no reason to do this, but they still did. We also came to the conclusion that a lot of, what's it called? A lot of like first crushes, like big fat like first crushes, were drawn by Don Bluth. And guys, I'm like legitimately like, I find it insane. Don Bluth, he was born in 1937. This man is like 88 years old. He is still alive. Like, what the heck? I'm getting goosebumps even thinking about it. Like, this person is still alive and like kicking and like going to like conventions and stuff. Like, what do you mean you can like still talk to this person? Which? Don't jinx it. Yeah, you're actually right. I should like shut up. I don't want to have like what's the thing called? That like not meteorite, but like that stone where you like say something and then you accidentally like trip the alarm or whatever. Steel from Balto. Hold on, what's this? Ooh, okay. Okay, I can see it. He's probably an asshole from what I'm like seeing from like the screenshots. Here, I'll show in chat because I like showing what I'm talking about. There you go. Guy on the right. I like the smirky smirk. Yeah, I can see it. Also voiced by Jim Cummings. This man has like voiced so many like big guys. It's insane. Now I'm scrolling. Hold on, I gotta stop. Look at him with his good boy collar, trying to act tough. But yeah, honestly, like, I wish, because I think he's currently, Don Bluth is currently like in Anaheim at like a convention. Honestly, I would love to just like go there, like say, hey, thank you for like, you know, all the drawings you did. And yeah, have a fun convention, I guess. 88 years, Jesus Christ. If I ever get that old, I definitely wanna like continue like drawing and stuff. Like never lose the spark. Never lose my fire that keeps me on going. I still would love to meet Jim Cummings. Is Jim Cummings still alive? Oh, he is. Crazy. He kind of looks like my janitor, which is kind of weird. Interesting. Okay. Jan's janitor being Jim Cummings confirmed? Question mark. I was kind of like, I had like a moment of like realization the other day when I was watching Gummy Bears with Unbound, because I googled like the voice casts, like the actors, actors for that movie, and some of them had like black and white icons, as in like their like headshots were so old that they were like still like taken during the time where color pictures weren't a thing. And I'm like, damn, this is an old show. I think it started like in the 1980s. Hold on, let me fact check. Quick little Google. No, I don't want to buy Gummy Bears. I want to look when Gummy Bears came out. 1985. Haha, I'm old. Chad, is this a good looking butt? What do you guys think? Blue Bangle, I just read your message. I was about to say that asshole dog from Balto, lol. That's so funny. That asshole dog. Yeah, I can make it a little bigger. Ash. Or is it like this? Hold on. Gotta do a little, No, that's good. That's good. That's good. We have solved the case. Case closed. Featuring Jimmy. Not Shinji. Oh no, it's not Shinji, it's Shinichi. It's Jimmy. I still find it so funny that when they subbed Case Closed in like English, like American, they just like changed Conan's real name to like Jimmy. Yes, give him an American name instead of Shinichi. It's so funny. You need to go. Bye, Fern. Okay, now for the I like giving my butt a little bit of hair. A little bit of hair like these. Do so much, I love it. They give your they give your butt a little bit more character. There we go, perfect. A handful of other VAs do as well. Steve Blum. What did Steve Blum voice? Like a popular character that I might know. Oh yeah, the hair. Ugh. Can I just, hold on, can I just like copy it from this one, or did I already like fuse them? Oh, that's right, I already fused them, haha. Spike Spiegel, Cowboy Bebop. Ooh, okay. Yeah, some VAs have a crazy reach. Freaking Charles Martinet, like being the or you know, like he used to be the voice of Mario and also like Pantherax. Is it Pantherax? Wahoo! It's me, Mario. I like that Charles Martinet is such a con freak. he likes to attend cons so much. It's so adorable. Like this guy's a real con goer. I'm having a lot of fun with this stream, by the way, guys. You guys are very chatty and I like. Laid back. Get to hang, be silly together. So it's been like 2 hours, goddamn. Here's another question, chat. What's a character you've heard talking and you immediately knew like, okay, I am attracted to you? Like, you know, like the classic like fictional crush. Like watching it as a child and be like, ooh, why do I like this character so much? Byakko no Rangetsu. Let me check. Who this? Oh, he looks fun. Is that him? Hold up, hold up. This design goes crazy, what the heck. I like this one. This is really nice, not him? Oh, okay, okay, hold on. Is it this guy? Properties. Change that real quick. Is it this guy? I like the hair that they have. They have like anime hair. It's like you put like a wig on them. It's so funny. Wig. Okay. The giant bear from the Golden Compass. Venom. I don't think a voice has had the effect on me. No, that's fair, that's fair. Charlie Barkin. Who is Charlie Barkin? Let's check. Oh yeah, yeah. Fun enough, I think... Actually, never mind. I don't have that movie on VHS. I have a few VHS tapes like laying in my basement that I gotta watch. I think one of them is the one where like the two dogs are like slurping the spaghetti together. He had a deep Japanese voice. Hachi from Inuyasha. Let me guess, is that the wolf? Oh, not a wolf, it's a tanuki. Oh, that's so cute. Here, one more and then I'm like gonna go back to a drawing. I swear. I swear, chat. It's so cute, look at him. He's like, oh, did I do something wrong? He reminds me of Toasty. Boop. But yeah, glad that you guys are sharing your like crushes and stuff. Very interesting, very informative. Also, hi Nom! Hope you're doing well. I am doing well. I can tell that it's like getting a little hotter, so I might as well finish up streaming soon. Cause I do feel like I want to go to I want to go outside again today. One of my friends who was like hanging out with me yesterday told me that she's going to help friends like move today, and I'm like, oh boy. Well, good luck. Good luck during the heat. It's gonna be like 36 degrees here, by the way. And in case if you don't know how much that is like around, I think like 100 degrees Fahrenheit. You need a haircut? I also need a haircut. I actually was thinking, like, playing with the thought to, like, just shave off my head. But then I don't like this whole, like, process of, like, hairs growing back, and, you know, at some point you look a little silly with, like, just like a bush on top of your head. The movie is speaking of his Lady and the Tramp. Buster's Peak Doberman. True. Roadhog, that is a perfect description. I'd love a nice 36-degree day with a breeze, a nice cold drink in a thermos, big man in light clothing, ... There was a guy yesterday at the lake who was doing a bunch of like exercises with what he had. Like he was like doing like push-ups and this sort of stuff, and I caught myself like staring from time to time where I was like, you need to stop. As in like, I need to stop looking. Like he can do whatever he wants, but I was like, go focus on your friends, silly. In conclusion, why man hot? Why you hot? Stop. Hold up. This part needs a little fixing. And not yet. Hold up. Now, there we go. Not yet. This part needs a little bit like smaller. There we go. There we go. But yeah, chat, I can feel the end approaching. Because my stomach is like getting louder and louder. Gotta get some food soon. But before we leave, I want to compare the line art. Did you enjoy the stream, chat, so far? Just a quick survey. I'd like you to answer a few questions very quick if you look down at the monitor. Please look down on your Wii U gamepad. And it's just like a picture of me with like the question like, do you like me? Okay, twice. Then we've got, ooh, that looks trippy. Hold up. Twice and one more time. Yeah, this looks like an anatomy thingy. So it kind of looks like he's wearing a jockstrap like this, right? Cute, big, fluffy, huggable bear. That's me. I can do one more thing. And that is, I can fill this bear up with some color. Boop, boop, boop. Big teddy bear friend-shaped bears. What are your plans for tomorrow, chat? Have you planned anything fun? Gonna watch Formula 1 this weekend. Are they like racing in Monaco again? Editing a small music video. Ooh, sounds fun. Get coffee and draw. Are you me? Austria. Ooh, okay, okay. Nice. I remember I was on vacation years ago. I'm talking like 2009, I think. When we went to Monaco and they had like all the roads closed for the Formula 1. That was kind of insane. Big cars, big fast cars go neon. I go yippee. Moving more stuff to the new house. But hey, at least you're moving. That's pretty neat. Mostly be a drawing. So many drawers in chat. Guys, why are you all like this? Why are you doing that? Why are you giving this right now? I think that's it. Yes! Got him. And filled. Oh, look at him. Aww. I'm gonna cry. Look, we're like twinsies. It's so funny to see like the extra part, which is like the butt. Ah, that's so funny. We're just slow and not very confident. Fuck it, be slow. I'm as you can see, I'm also like taking my time. Nothing wrong with like, you know, like drawing slowly. Just says you're putting much more effort into like the small details. One soul is not like the other, I just noticed. Hold up. Oh, you're right. Thank you for pointing that out, because I can like add this otherwise. There you go. Better now? Gonna like drink some water real quick. Okay. I just chucked down a lot of water. Oh, I'm so full of water. Oh. Me when I stay hydrated. We have this like delivery service here in like my big city that like delivers like drinks, nothing but like drinks, water. They also, I think they also do food. But I used to like order like a ton of like water from them. But I got a little annoyed with their like ways of like sending you emails. Because they always make them like very personalized, like, oh, we miss you. Oh, please order something. We miss you. And I'm like, you're not a person. Like, please. It's so weird. But yeah, I basically, like, all I'm gonna say is I stopped ordering from them, and I just get like a bunch of water from the store across my apartment. Way more efficient. Planning to try a new recipe for meatloaf. Oh, meatloaf would be so good. Spotify begging me to come back after. You know what's funny? I've had a Spotify like a few years ago, and recently they started like spamming me with like emails saying like, hey, by the way, we have like a sale going on, please come back. Nah, bro. This train has departed years ago. Once again, if you use a lot of like YouTube, like if you watch YouTube on your TV or whatever, get freaking premium with like a bunch of friends. I kid you not, I'm like paying $4 a month for YouTube Premium and YouTube Music. Like, best decision of my life. Honestly. If I think that, I think Apple Music itself costs like $12 a month now. That's like 4 times what I'm currently like paying. I'm not used to YouTube Music. YouTube Music is a little wonky. I'm not gonna lie, the app, it's a little, I don't know, like, it doesn't have like the best UI and stuff, but it gets the job done. So I do recommend it. So this is looking pretty good, look at this. So the, hold up. They're kind of like overlapping like very nicely. So that means when they have like the white border, kind of like this. Hold on, I got a call. There we go. This is very rushed, really quickly with like the border, just to like show you guys what I mean. Man, it's getting hot, Jesus. I gotta like close all the curtains in a bit. So man, this is a A+ butt that I drew right there. I'm like very happy with it. But yeah, you can see the what's it called? Pretty good at like keeping these two like, there we go. Love the butt. I love the butt too. You know what? I'm gonna be freaky. I'm gonna color the ooh, 10%, crazy. I'm gonna color the briefs real quick. Let me just do this real quick. I heard of entire full-length movies being made into YouTube ad. Oh my god. Yeah, here's the thing. That's gonna sound so weird, but the only ads that I get to see during the day is literally like in Twitch. Like, Twitch is the only like input of ads that I have, because I have like YouTube Premium, and I don't have any like that many like social media websites that I go to, and the ones that I use like an ad blocker. So I sometimes like get scared when I see like ads nowadays, because they're like, they have a little saying in their corner saying like, oh, this person was AI generated. I'm like, people are okay with this? What the heck? Left you something on Blue Sky? Let me check it out, hold on. It's so cute! Hold up. Wait, I need to show this on screen. I like that you gave me suspenders. Give me a sec, chat. Gotta find the... there we go. Look at this. This is from Jacob Spencer, who is in chat right now. Drew me with a freaking... I love the way you draw my hair, by the way. Very, very sweet. Thank you. I'm just like looking at everything. Love that he gave me like red eyes. I look evil. Evil Jan. Suspenders are a great aesthetic. They are. Also big belly. But yeah, thank you so much, Jacob. I gotta implement a thingy where it's like, whenever I go to like a BRB, it shows like the art people made for me. The little fan corner. I would love that. But yeah, that's very sweet of you. I appreciate like fan art. Very sweet. So in case you're wondering why I'm like so like detailed with my coloring line art, here's the reason why. Look at this. There's like a teeny tiny, I don't know if you can see it, hold on, I gotta like zoom in. There's like a teeny tiny like change in opacity next to the lines that I really like when you like zoom out. Big fan of that. As a man, I love this. He looks so adorable. No for the butt. Bum, 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 bum. Since you like Baloo, I assume you like his adopted son as well. Kid Cloud Kicker. I am a big fan of Kit, especially the one in the DuckTales reboot, I think. He has like peak design in that show. To a point where I think I used him as like a reference for my bear. Just like the pose and stuff. The smile is what melts me? Yes. Come on, man. Jesus, come on. There we go. So anal when it comes to my like brush strokes. Don't clip that, please. Three, two, one, boom. Yep. No, that's a butt. And since I'm wrapping up, I'm gonna finish the butt. Here's how I draw the butt. Look at this. Oh. Wait, is that the wrong color? That is the wrong color. Give me a second. Quick little BRB screen, because I need to pick the color from a different piece, and I'm 100% sure that this piece is not family friendly. There you go. Colors have been picked. This is how I draw the the little heart in my butt. Oops. Boom, boom. Ta-da. So is it just me, or is this... the base color is a little off? I gotta check that out. Anyway, chat, it's been lovely. But I am realizing I am feeling a little... what's the word? A little tired, a little exhausted. Oh, gotta stretch real quick, hold on. Ooh. Ugh, big stretch. Okay. My stomach just growled. Jesus. You know what? Calzoners is freaking streaming, I think... Pokemon? Oh yeah, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, how cute. Guys, thank you for joining and like yapping so much with me. That was a fun stream. I really am glad that I can like stream during this time zone, because once again it's like 10 AM for me. But yeah, hope you enjoyed. Oh, and I'm gonna raid Calzoners, tell them I said hi, and yeah, I'll see you in the next stream. Why did I say it like that? I don't know. I am tired. Goodbye. Ba 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 ba.